In the small village of Bethany Ridge, every household was given a clay lamp. The elders said the lamp was a sign, a reminder that faith must be kept alive, especially in seasons of lack. Each family was instructed to keep their lamp burning every night until the drought ended. But the drought did not end. The rains failed, the wells dried up, oil became scarce. One by one, lamps across the village went dark. All, except one. At the edge of the village lived a widow named Hannah. She had lost her husband years before and lived quietly with her young daughter in a one-room house. All she owned was a small jar of oil, barely enough for a single night. Yet every evening, as the sun slipped behind the hills, Hannah knelt beside her lamp. She did not cry loudly. She did not complain. She prayed, "Lord, you are my light when oil runs out. Be my fire when my hands are empty." The first night, the lamp burned. The second night, it burned again. By the fifth night, the jar was empty, but the flame remained. Neighbors noticed. Some whispered that she was hiding oil. Others said she was favored by the elders. A few accused her of dark practices. But Hannah knew the truth. She had nothing left but prayer. As weeks passed, darkness covered Bethany Ridge at night. Fear entered homes. People stumbled through streets with no light. Yet Hannah's lamp still burned, steady, quiet, unwavering. One night, the chief elder came to her door and asked to see the oil. Hannah opened her jar. It was empty. The elder said nothing. Soon after, sickness spread. Crops failed completely. Desperation filled the village. The elders gathered the people and asked one question: who still has light? All eyes turned toward Hannah's house. That night, the villagers came, not to accuse, but to ask. And Hannah prayed, not for herself, but for them. "Lord, you are the God who provides in famine, the light darkness cannot swallow. If this flame is yours, let it light every home." A wind passed through the village, and suddenly, one by one, lamps ignited across Bethany Ridge. No oil was poured, no hand touched them. 3 days later, the rain fell. After the miracle, Hannah's name spread. People came from distant villages. They brought gifts. They asked her to pray first. Some even said, "God hears you faster than he hears us." That night, Hannah could not sleep. Her lamp still burned, but her heart felt heavy. She knelt and prayed, "Lord, keep me small. Do not let your light make me forget who I am." That evening, the flame flickered. For the first time, it dimmed. The next night, it went out. Fear swept the village. The elders rushed to Hannah's house and found her kneeling beside an unlit lamp. She did not panic. She prayed, "If the light went out because I stood where only you should stand, then let me return to my knees." She pushed the lamp aside and lifted empty hands. "Even if you never light this again, I will still trust you in the dark." The flame returned, purer, quieter. And Hannah understood. The lamp was never the source. It was the lesson. She refused honor. She returned to her quiet life. And the village learned. Miracles do not elevate people, they humble them. Years passed. Hannah grew old. Then one morning, she did not wake up. She was found peaceful, hands folded. Her lamp stood beside her bed, unlit. Fear returned to Bethany Ridge. Who will pray for us now? Who will keep the light alive? That night, no lamp burned. Except in one home. Hannah's daughter, Miriam, knelt beside the old lamp. She did not expect a miracle. She prayed, "God of my mother, be faithful again, not because of her, but because you are God." Nothing happened. She prayed again, "Even if this lamp never burns, I will still call on you." Across the village, others began to kneel. Fathers, mothers, elders. No one waited for Hannah anymore. They waited on God. Then Miriam's lamp lit, and across Bethany Ridge, lamps ignited together. Not because one woman prayed, but because many did. Closing truth. For narration ending, Bethany Ridge no longer speaks of Hannah's lamp. They speak of the night they learned to pray. Because a lamp fed by oil may fail, but a lamp fed by prayer never goes out.